Well, good morning and welcome back. We're just about done. Let's get at it. A few of you good folks have been asking why Guy burns so much wood in the wintertime. And I think it's a combination of a few things. Many of you know over the last few years, we've fallen behind on getting our wood done earlier in the season. So in all fairness, there's a higher percentage of the wood behind me that's not seasoned properly. That's going to contribute. The second thing is this boiler behind me, going on 25 years old. And I think it's just about had the biscuit. The third thing, Guy's using that boiler for both his water and his heat. And not just in his house, about 150 yards down in the back, but he's also heating the entire garage, workshop, the metal shop. And I've never taken you up there, but the second floor of this building is also finished. So he's got a lot of area that he's got to heat. It's a big building. I believe we get about 21 cord, full cord, into the shed. And on an average or a normal winter, he doesn't go through it all. Probably goes through 15 to 18 of it. There's always a lot left, which then gets pushed forward to season for the next winter. We get a really cold winter though, and there's been a few winters since I've been up here that he's just about got to the last row or barely had any sticks left by the time the end of May comes. And that's another thing for the folks, depending on where you live. Here in this area of Ontario, the heat goes on sometime around the 3rd or 4th week of September, the beginning of October, and it stays on right through till almost the end of May. It's very seldom you can turn it off earlier in May. So out of a 12-month year, we're heating for 7 or 8 months of it. There are certainly much better or more efficient boilers available now. I don't know what Guy's plan is in the long term, but this one's definitely getting on its last leg. And at least once or twice over the last couple of winters, he's been out here in the cold fixing it because something's broken down. So we'll see what his plans are. Either way, I hope that helps to explain to you folks why we put so much wood in this shed and why it's so important to get it filled all the way up. If we get a mild or a reasonable winter, there'll be lots of wood left at the end of this shed come May. If we don't, he's going to have plenty of extra wood here to make sure he can make it through. Just a quick break from the action. It's almost Christmas. It's time for another GP Outdoors Christmas gift giveaway. Today, I've got 2 no-roll saw savers to give away to 2 subscribers. Pretty simple device, but it works. It actually works. Husky's using them, Guy's using it on his saw, and I keep it on my 261 in the back of the pickup. It doesn't roll over anymore. Great little invention out of the US. If you're interested in being eligible to win, just leave a comment below this video. And somewhere in your comment, write no roll saw saver. In 48 hours, I'll use a random comment selector and I'll pick 2 winners. And then I'll reply to your comment in 48 hours. I'll ask you to email me at this email address only, nothing else. That's how you know it's me. Good luck to everybody, and thanks again for all your support this year. Let's get back to the log pile. Oh boy. I think that's going to wrap it up for today, my friends. It's a beautiful day today. It's about 10 degrees Celsius, so it's not too bad. It's good working weather. I got tricked this morning though. I started off with the 462, and I could have sworn I had sharpened both saws the last time I used them a few days ago, but I started cutting into the timber on the other side and it just felt like it was dull. But I kept going for another couple of logs, and then I flipped to the 261 because I figured it wasn't sharp. It turned out the logs are frozen. I've had a lot of frost and cold temps overnight for the last couple of weeks, and I guess some of these logs are like ice. Saw doesn't go through it that easy. Thanks a lot for sticking around today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and Husky Bob and Guy, and the dogs, of course. Have a great week with your families. Please be kind to one another, and I'll see you again right here. I'm Gord Potter, and you've been watching GP Outdoors. Cheers.